She thought she was saving a life. A wounded leopard appeared at her doorstep, weak, desperate, and bleeding. Every instinct told her to run, but instead she reached out her hand. What followed in the next few minutes would terrify everyone who witnessed it. This is a story of survival, trust, and the danger of compassion in the wild. Leopards, silent shadows of the jungle, masters of stealth, and scene hunters. To encounter one in the wild is to face a predator at the height of its power. To approach one, wounded and desperate, is unthinkable. Yet in a small village on the edge of the forest, that is exactly what happened. This is the tale of a girl who defied instinct, a leopard who defied expectation, and a terrifying twist that left the world stunned. In a village bordering dense jungle, people live in constant tension with nature. Leopards are whispered about in the night, known to steal goats, sometimes worse. Yet the forest also provides. This delicate balance is the rhythm of life here. Until one day, the balance broke. She was carrying water when she saw it. A leopard. Not strong and silent, but broken. Blood stained its fur. It limped heavily, collapsing in the dirt road. For a moment, the girl froze. Her heart raced. Everyone knew what leopards could do. But this one did not attack. It looked at her, eyes not of rage, but of desperation. She should have run. Instead, she stepped closer. Neighbors shouted warnings, but something in her, a flicker of courage or madness, pushed her forward. She saw not a predator, but a creature pleading for help, against every law of survival. She made her choice. She would not abandon him. It began with water. The leopard, panting, lowered its head and drank. A predator drinking from a girl's offering, an image no one believed until they saw it. Then food, meat offered from a distance. Each time, the leopard hesitated, growled, then ate. But the forest does not forgive easily. The smell of blood traveled. Hyenas circled. Vultures gathered overhead. The girl's attempt to help became a beacon for danger. Every moment was a gamble. Every step closer to the leopard could have been her last. Leopards under extreme stress are unpredictable. Their brains flood with cortisol, the stress hormone, sharpening reactions, heightening aggression. By approaching, the girl risked triggering the very attack she hoped to prevent. But something remarkable happened. Instead of lunging, the leopard lay still, perhaps too weak to fight, perhaps recognizing kindness. And then it happened, in a flash. The leopard's paw struck. The girl fell back, narrowly avoiding death. The crowd screamed. The leopard roared, staggering to its feet. Compassion had turned to terror in an instant. But then something stranger. The leopard did not finish the attack. It staggered, collapsed once more, its body convulsing. This was not rage. This was pain. The wound was deeper, the poison spreading. The strike was not a predator's hunger, it was fear. Later, experts would discover the truth. The leopard had been caught in a snare, illegal traps laid by poachers. The infection was spreading, driving the animal into delirium. What seemed like an attack was a desperate reflex from a predator in agony. Word spread. Wildlife rangers arrived. They tranquilized the leopard, treated the wound, and carried it into the forest reserve. The girl, shaken but alive, had done enough to keep it from dying before help arrived. Her act of compassion, though terrifying, had saved a life. In the weeks that followed, the leopard healed. It never forgot the hands that offered water. When the girl visited the reserve's edge, the leopard paced near her, eyes calm, no longer filled with rage but with recognition. It was not friendship as humans know it, but it was something rare, a predator remembering mercy. Scientists once doubted animals felt gratitude, but more and more, evidence shows otherwise. Empathy, memory, and recognition are not human alone. Studies reveal leopards recognize individual humans, remember acts of threat or kindness. This leopard, once delirious with pain, remembered water given in its darkest moment. The girl's act was reckless. It could have ended in tragedy. Yet it gave the leopard one chance it would never have had: in her courage. She showed the fragile line between fear and compassion, and in his survival. The leopard showed us that even predators carry memories of mercy. She tried to help a leopard. It nearly cost her life, but in the end, her compassion saved his. And somewhere, deep in the shadows of the forest, a leopard walks free forever, carrying the memory of a girl who chose not to run. If this story moved you, share it. Let the world see the power and danger of compassion in the wild. Subscribe to Triller Pictures for more stories that prove every creature carries a story worth telling.